Hello and welcome to another Jimbo's driveway. It's cold out today, but that's not going to stop us. We can't go anywhere because of the national lockdown, but we have got some jobs to do on the Jag, so we're going to do that. I'm going to give it a bit of a wash and a clean up because that hasn't been done for months, since it was before it went away in October to have the windscreen wipers fixed, which I'm going to give you an update on. A couple of little jobs inside the car as well that we're going to get done, and a discovery that I made. Before we do that, I would just like to say thank you for watching my last video on the Saab. That was something a bit different, but it's really good to see that people are interested and enthusiastic about their Saabs as much as they seem to be about their Jags. I'll probably keep up to date with that and do some more videos in the future on the Saab, as well as other things if people want to see that sort of stuff. But today we're going to focus on the Jag and what we can get done here at home. So let's get on with it.
Death Ape Discos, I wanted to tell you personally. Now time corrodes, the body lingers, soul dancing in reverie. I got high, walking a desert in a valley alone, fed and watered by drinking the dirt and eating up the stones. And I see outside nothing, nobody else, looking and freaking out. This road is sold and nothing's changing me. Yeah, I died today and I sold that seed, and your nails running down my heart. Yeah, I died to know the sand road that swallowed me down. Yeah, it spit me up in the dark.
So I've given the car a wash with the snow foam, and then I've gone over it with a microfiber mitt, and I'm told I'm never to use a sponge ever again. And now we've done that and I've given it a first rinse off, you can see that it does appear that the paintwork's come up very well underneath, even though I haven't wiped or dried it. There are still some marks there, but by the way that the water's actually beaded off and separated over the paint, does make me think that ceramic coating and those waxes that we use when detailing have made all the difference. So hopefully once this has had another lever off and a buff up, it'll be looking good again. So the main reason I haven't had the XJS for so many months throughout the winter is because around about October the windscreen wipers packed up and that needed remedying. I took it down to SE Jags down in Charlton, who are my local Jaguar specialist, and Andrew's just generally a top bloke as well, really knows his Jags. It turned out that the wiper motor had failed. It's quite a common problem on these because the wiper motor sits right just under here, under this grill here, and it's subject to a lot of weather, a lot of rain, plus it's been in there nearly 40 years. So it's not that surprising that it's failed, but what it did mean is that the whole unit and assembly went away to be refurbished, so it was as good as new. Now, anyone who's got experience with wipers in older cars will know they are nothing like new cars, because even though this is working like new, as you'll see, it's still pretty slow and probably looks like it's only half working anyway. But honestly, this is a lot better. This will keep the rain off my windscreen if I'm driving on the rain, and hopefully this new motor will be something that will last me a long time in the future. So that's a little update on what's been going on with the wipers and why I haven't had the car for a while. Hopefully we can move on from this and get some other bits done in the future. Job that's needed doing, one since I got the car and one more recently, is to replace a couple of these two clips that are in the car. These hold the sun visor up, which, as you can see, both of them are broken. These are notorious for breaking on these cars, and also other Jaguars from the era, so series 2, 3, I don't know, probably use the same clip, and they become fragile over time and they snap. So this is probably about the level of job I can manage myself, I hope, but if it all goes wrong, we're going to have it on camera. I've got my favourite pink and purple screwdriver, and I think this is the only tool I need to get this job done. So let's see, I'm going to undo this screw, and on the end here you can see where the plastic clip, the old one, snapped off. So I'm going to reuse this screw and get rid of that bit of plastic. Hopefully this will just, that goes on there like that, and I've got to feed the screw through here. Find the and there we go. Don't want to over time this, else I'll be back to where I started with a broken clip. And now that clips in there, and I have a working visor again. It won't keep falling down in my face, which is brilliant. Thank you to Simply Performance, who supplied those clips. They are actually quite hard to get hold of, believe it or not. For little bits of plastic, they're quite expensive too, but they are necessary, so it's another little job well done. So I made a discovery today when I started the car and moved it so that we could give it a wash. I made a discovery, and it's a discovery that I hope isn't going to turn into a major headache and an expensive problem for me and my Jag ownership. And it's that puddle of goo down there is oil mixed with water, and as any car person will be able to tell you, that sludge is not good news, because what it can often mean is that oil and water is mixing in the engine, and that would indicate that the head gasket has gone. That could be catastrophic for me and for this car if that's the case. However, Jaguars, especially the V12s, they do drop a bit of oil, and we have had a lot of rain. So I'm hoping that because the car's been sat here for a few weeks, it's just dropped a bit of oil, the rain's come down, that's mixed with it and made that horrible sludgy puddle. But I am going to have to get under the car and speak to SE Jags about this and get a bit of advice and see what we've got to do, because if this is the beginning of an issue that's a bigger problem, we need to get a handle on it sooner rather than later, and this really isn't going to go down well with the wife. So there we go, guys, that is going to be it for today. She's had a bit of a wash up and the paintwork is looking a lot better, but at the same time I made some discoveries which aren't so great, which is that there clearly has been some things that have been left on the paintwork for the last few months, and you can't really see it because the weather's starting to come in now, and with the rain on the car you can't really see it. But when I was cleaning it up, I did notice that there was some stains on the paintwork that are going to need readdressing. That is a bit of a shame, but you know, that is just the way it goes sometimes. I'm going to have a look into that with John another time, see if we can sort that out. In order to move the car around, just starting it up and moving it up and down the road, I did notice that there is quite a lot of steam coming out of the exhaust, and there is also, you know, it sounds like it's missing, or maybe it's only firing on one bank. I've got to say, I'm very concerned about this, so I'll keep you updated. We'll do another video soon to see if we can get a handle on this. Obviously at the moment we can't really go anywhere, and until the lockdown finishes I'm probably not going to get the opportunity to take it to the garage and get anything else looked at it. So I will, if I get an opportunity, have a look under the bonnet, maybe speak to some people about it and see if we can get a bit better understand what's going on there. But I've got to say, I am concerned at the moment because I do not need anything like a failed head gasket to deal with, or worse. Anyway, that's it. I did have another job I wanted to get done today, but we're not going to get that done. The weather's closing in. It's been the cold's getting to me. I've pretty much had enough now. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be more videos coming along at some point in the future. I'm not going to say very soon, but I will continue to make some more videos in the future. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, and if you hit the bell button, then when I do manage to get another video put together, at least you'll get a notification to say that it's ready and waiting for you. That's all for now, and take care, and bye bye.